What's up, y'all, and welcome back.
I'm a rated clan killer, UIT nigga, smoke all the perk, extort the dealer.
The Expanse, Season 1, Episode 2. I almost said Season 2 there, but Season 1, Episode 2. Yes, welcome back to Bash Mash TV, y'all. Bash Mash. And, yeah, we're back with Season 1, Episode 2 of The Expanse. A lot happened in that first episode. Like, I think Jim holding them, as you guys have told me in the comments. Shout outs to all of you guys in the comments, though. You guys like welcomed me. I felt like I'm part of something, like something big. Soon as I saw the comments, it just felt so heartwarming that people were welcoming me, giving me some insight on what the show is about, and giving just keeping me up to date with everything. And like I've read most of y'all comments, and I gotta just say thank you and shout outs to all of y'all for welcoming me to this series. It was really heartfelt, really. But that being said, yeah, a lot happened in the previous episode. Like Jim Holden and them, I think they were. I only just discovered that his full name is Jim Holden from you guys, what you guys are saying in the comments. But yeah, he was going. Him and his crew, they went after Juliet. I think Juliet's stranded ship, or at least from the signal, the thing that he logged in. One of y'all mentioned that in the comments as well, because he logged it in. They went out on the mission to go find Juliet or wherever the signal was coming from, and that's what drew that ship in that started attacking them. And yeah, Miller's still on the search for Juliet as well, so I'm trying to see how that plays out. I'm still trying to see. I keep forgetting Jay Hernandez's name. His name will probably come up in this episode anyway. And I'm still trying to see what he's about, what he's gonna bring to the force. And from what I found out, it's not a police service or bounty hunting group. They're more like rent-a-cops. Like you just shout-outs to I gotta bring up my subscriber names, because a lot well, comment names basically, because a lot of y'all was like giving me so much insight, giving me so much news about what's what. But yeah, one of y'all said that it was a rent-a-cop service, so it's not, they don't really go by any certain laws and things. And man, you guys just blew my mind with the amount of stuff I've been reading. So shout out, I'm gonna keep saying it, shout outs to y'all again. But yeah, we're back with episode 2. Sorry I couldn't explain it a bit better of what happened in the last episode. But if you guys want to see what happened in the last episode and my reaction, check out my previous video. It's The Expanse Season 1. Under my videos, you guys will see it for those who missed out on it. But welcome back, y'all. Let's get into episode 2 and see what episode 2 holds for us. I didn't know what I was gonna say. Bash Mash. I was about to sign out, but now let's get back into episode 2.
Neutralizes acidity, adds body, balances pH, something like that.
Oh, so she taught him the whole matchstick and the coffee thing. Gotcha.
Jim, there's something you should know.
Right, sweetheart. You know how much I love you.
Alex seems like he's about his ship. He knows his ship well. There's a lot of debris out there, and they gotta go through all of that.
Somebody shut that damn air lock!
Jeez. Oh, and someone told me that this is like real space. Ain't no hyperdrive, ain't no nothing. It's just space.
They slip off that screen, they're gone forever. They'll get away with this.
Question is, why did they attack?
Hey, whoa! Let's just take a deep breath here, people. All of you.
He's just going through the motions right now. That's why he's snapping on people right now. Homie just lost his girlfriend and everything. But they lost people too. Everybody that was on that ship in the last episode. So that ship that got destroyed, was that the series ship, or was that like separate from that? Is that where Miller and them's at? Because I didn't quite catch that in the first episode.
Water means life. One shipment late, you got protests. 2 shipments late, you got dead people in the street.
Sounds like they're in desperate need of like water and stuff.
You're selling the Razorback. You're naive, sweetheart. It's time to come home. Please. I'll make everything right again.
Jesus, spare me.
There was a little hamster in the room. A hamster on a wheel. Was that a camera? That looked like a camera to me. Which means somebody knows he's in there. And I don't think it's Juliet that knows. I did not realize how powerful this lady was. Y'all explained it to me. I was like, dang, she got power like that.
You know who I am?
You mean the balance between Earth and Mars? In a way, it's a lousy deal for Belters.
The OPA demands legitimacy through violence. They haven't earned it any other way. You're too modest, child. Someone entrusted you to transport pieces of the Holy Grail. The question is, who?
Yeah.
Miss Sosa, my love. I understand. We all have our duty.
My boy's too confident. He's definitely working for the OPA.
You out of your tree?
We'll lose all oxygen in the cabin.
Everything depends on fixing that radio.
Oh, that's a
Wasting
problem.
time.
There you go. Calling shots again.
What's Amos's deal? I don't trust him.
How's it looking out there?
He's been judging my boy from the first episode as well.
It can always be worse. Sugar,
You doing okay out there?
I'm doing as good as do on a morning full of
See,
sunshine.
Alex is starting to trip out now as well. Like, what's his name? The first XO in the first episode.
Put it back together with my eyes closed. But ask me whether or not I should rip your helmet off and kick you off this bucket. And I can't give you a reason why I shouldn't. Or should.
What's this dude's deal? What's he, just a hater or something? What's he got against Jim? Alex over there just humming away in the background.
We're just gonna have to pray there's another caring soul out there like Ade.
Ade? She's why we're in this shit right now. If she hadn't gone and logged that stupid distress call,
Hey.
You don't know what you're talking about.
That's that man's girlfriend he's talking about right now. He's just so weird disrespecting
We're
her.
wasting air.
You have plans for it anyway.
Not even gonna ask.
Nice tat.
Ooh.
Boss, let you wear your colors like that out in the open? Boss has one just like it. You're lucky. It's us chasing you, and not the Griegas. We would feed you your fingers for playing in that district. Griegas are gone.
Wait, so the
It's our turf now. Nobody just abandons
The Belters
their
are known as
turf like
Griegers as well?
You see, the Griegas.
was that a whole nother gang?
They'd siphon a little water, they'd sell it off. Nobody's wiser. Get out of here. Stay away from Ta'Aqua. Tell all your friends.
To Aqua, that must mean the aqua, the water.
About this. You see that coming?
There's that sound again. Oh, is that the beacon that they're trying to send out, like, so someone can find them? Because that's the same sound that Jim picked up on when Juliet's little signal went out. On a place with no power, so I'm still wondering how she got her signal out.
Someone heard us.
Someone heard us?
I bet it's the enemy.
Coming to finish the job.
It's I knew it. I called it.
We were.
Exactly.
It's a birthmark. Her parents would have had it fixed.
Where do you say that?
Oh, it's a badge of defiance against everything she's supposed to be.
In other words, she wanted to be her own person.
Wow.
And not live in the shadow of her
She
parents.
tell you that herself?
Yeah, she did.
Hey, say what you may about Miller. Miller is sharp with it. He's a good detective.
Listen.
You are prisoners of the Mars Congressional Republic. Move and you die.
So I'm trying to make sense of something here. I thought Mars was allied with the people on Ceres and everywhere else. I thought Mars was like the new go-to planet with all the technology and stuff, and because Earth is not as strong as it used to be or something like that. It's weird because I didn't think Mars was like the bad guys, but it seems like they low-key are, because that means they attacked Juliet's crew as well, the rich folks' crew, and I'm still curious about as to why they attacked them. But yeah, that means with everyone looking for the OPA and everything, could this mean that the OPA and Mars might be in a alliance with each other or something like that? I don't know yet. I still gotta watch more episodes, but that was an interesting episode for sure. I really feel like I'm part of this crew, like I'm journeying with them. Y'all weren't lying when y'all said like this is just space. Like if they run out of oxygen, that's it. There's no hyperdrive, there's no flying within a matter of minutes down this way or something. They were on the brink of death there. They made Jim Holden make a whole speech, and then they told my guy, is no communications, it's been jammed. Like Alex could have just let him know ahead of time. But what's Amos's deal? What is Amos's deal? Why does he not like, is he jealous or something? He just don't like Jim or something? Because from what I remember in the previous episode, he was acting XO. Although what's her name, Naomi, or I forgot her name now. She's the captain, and she did a good job of keeping everyone in order, like making sure no one's fighting. Even though I feel like Amos and Jim is gonna end up fighting each other one way or another, because these two don't like him. Look how eager he was to just shoot him right there and then. And I bet his message got through to someone. Someone's gonna get that message. And if anyone is able to find a message like that, because low-key these guys are heading in Juliet's direction as well, and anyone who's able to find that message would be Miller, because I've noticed in this episode Miller is really good at what he does. He's figuring things out slowly by slowly, and he's putting the pieces back together. The other thing I wanted to talk about, the little hamster in Juliet's room on the wheel. Its eyes were shining like certain colors and things. Was that just like a thing? Or was they like a little cat? I feel like someone was watching Miller, like someone knew Miller was in her room investigating. It could be Juliet, or it could be someone else. And is the Belters working with the OPA? Because the guy in the little tank that is the Congresswoman? Not the Congresswoman. I keep forgetting her name. I gotta write her name down. Because I know someone in the comments left me a whole list of everyone's names. I need to write that down. I'll do that in the next episode. But the guy she was interrogating, he claimed to be a Belter. The guy that broke his restraints and everything. He claimed to be a Belter, but I still feel like low-key he was too confident. He knew too much. I feel like low-key he's playing a part for the OPA or something. I'm still curious as to who the OPA is. These guys, because these guys are good. They got deep pockets by the looks of it. Because when Miller and them were going down that little shaft with the elevator with that miner guy, he had a little OPA tattoo on his chest, and he was like, and Miller was asking him like, does your boss know you're wearing colors like that? And he was like, my boss got the same colors like these as me. So I wouldn't say necessarily, I don't think necessarily the miner or whatever, his boss, I don't think his boss is the leader, but I think they're in leagues with the OPA. And I think the OPA is in leagues with Mars and all that, because these guys got connections. So I think something big is about to unravel itself soon. Not in the next episode, but soon. And then, yeah, Griegers. I'm not sure if I brought that up, but Griegers. Are they the Belters, or is that a whole nother gang on their own? The Griegers, because Miller made them sound like they're the baddest of the bad. I know the Belters are kind of like the poor folk right now, and the rich people look down on the Belters. But is that another name for the Belters, the Griegers, or is the Griegers just like their own little gang who's also stealing water? Because yeah, those young kids or whatever, they were like stealing water, and Miller said, "Don't let us send you to the Griegers, and you'll see what happens." I don't know, but I caught like a little slang thing that Miller said, like something about stay away from Te Aqua. Was that like slang for something, or does he mean like stay away from the water? Because if we catch you near the water, something else is gonna happen to you. We're gonna take you to jail, or we're gonna send you to the Griegers or whatever. But yeah, I like the little slang and the languages in this, and the whole pouring of the little drink that he did with the. He poured it like this and it did that little floaty thing. that was a nice touch. It just shows that how experimental they are with the gravity in there. And then on the back on the ship with the crew, you had the loss of oxygen thing. Does that make you crazy? Does that slowly make you crazy by the less oxygen your tank has? Because Alex was starting to sing to himself. He was starting to show the same symptoms that the previous EXO showed before he died. And the guy who put his feet in the soil and all that. But he was showing similar symptoms to that. Like, does the lack of oxygen do that to you? Does it mean you slowly start to become insane? Like, you just become crazy? Like, I low-key thought they both died at the end there. I was staring with them like, I really thought like, man, this guy died trying to save Alex, the medic guy. But there's that little drone that's been flying all over the place. I saw it in the first episode. I thought it was just the media, like when that guy was like talking, and then in the intro, and the drone was flying through these little tunnels. But then I realized this drone was flying in this episode too, and I'm curious about it. Who that drone belongs to? Does it belong to the media? Does it belong to the government? Or does it belong to the OPA? Does it belong to Mars? Or does it belong to someone who hasn't even revealed themselves yet? So yeah, that's a lot of questions. Yo, I'm loving this show, y'all. This show is one of the best shows. I've only seen 2 episodes, and I'm already like hooked, proper hooked. I'm like, I'm just impressed with this show. And then the guy on the series ship. I thought the series was the ship that blew up, because I was like, wow. So now where did these guys go to? But it turns out, I think, yeah, that was the series that Miller was on when he went on his little investigation thing of Juliet again. We still haven't seen much of the new rookie. Like, we've seen bits and bobs of him here and there. They're keeping him out of the loop. Miller and his partner, what's his partner's name again? Or his former partner, Octavia or Tavi or whatever. She's the only one that knows what's going on. Let me see if I said her name right, because I know someone left me a comment about that. Bear with me one moment. Okay, so yeah, Naomi is the engineer. Well, they said she was the captain of the ship. Okay, so she's the captain currently, and then Shed is the medic. And yeah, I've gathered everyone else's name. okay, I forgot what Miller's partner's name was, but yeah, she's the only other one that knows about this little mission that he's on. They're leaving the rookie out of this. He's not a part of this right now. But I think he's gonna click on eventually. He's gonna find out eventually that Miller is doing this little case trying to find Juliet, and I think there's something big about Juliet that I haven't discovered yet. You guys probably know already what it is, but I don't. Because the way this dude on the ship was describing her, he's like, man, the skills she had, like, what skills? What made her stick out? And why was she so popular? I know she had like ties with like some protesters in the past, but but now I think she's been doing big things, and Mars intentionally attacked her ship, the Mars ship that attacked Jim and them. And I bet they've got Juliet. Juliet's got some big part to play, and she better not be a part of the OPA. That'd be a big shocker for me. She better not be the boss. But because we haven't seen her since like the beginning of the first episode. But yeah, what skills does she possess? What makes her so unique? And then there was the last thing that I noticed was on the ship. I'm not sure if that was fuel leaking from the ship. The ship that Jim Holden and his crew was on. I'm not sure if that was water leaking or if that was fuel leaking, which could possibly mean if the Mars folk done captured them now, that ship could possibly blow up, or the water leakage could cause some sort of problem on their ship. I don't know. We'll find out in the next episode, episode 3 of The Expanse. But yeah, thank you guys for watching and going on this journey with me, seeing me question everything, trying to figure things out, even though you guys know the answers. But don't spoil it. No spoilers. You guys have done a good job not spoiling anything for me in the comments. And keep up the positivity. I really appreciate you guys that have left comments in the comment section, and it's really been an eye-opener for me. I'm trying to pay attention to my best, because I see a lot of y'all said you must pay close attention to everything and everything. That's why the hamster thing, I was paying close attention. Like when I saw that hamster on the wheel and his eye shining, I was like, maybe this is what they meant, like pay attention to these things. And with the water as well, the water leakage and everything. And I noticed some dude said like a place without water means more people will die, which will cause more protests. And I feel like something big is coming. I don't know how to put my finger on it yet, but I feel like something big is coming. But yeah, I enjoyed this, y'all. Episode 2 of season 1 of The Expanse. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hit that like button, and we out. Bash mash.